out. Valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flats. I got a in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, the man. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets they fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got the that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going. 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life, then the ape man.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. The Panthers get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down. Check 9.
Gun.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Hey, Tuesday.
I'm trying to collect.
20.
57's the mic.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Let's go, defense. Get out the field, defense.
Flushed out right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Blue 80. 54, south.
Check.
Left.
Watch twist.
Ready, set.
On the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
So right.
21. Ready. Black 25.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
54, south.
Check the backer.
On. Go.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man. Complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
21.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 11. Left.
Check 15.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a first and 10 at the 17.
3 down.
Hey, Tuesday.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, Red Lance.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now Ryan on second down. And this is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Gun. On.
Motion.
Right.
From the shotgun, Ryan. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Mohamed Sanu, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gun.
Hey, check.
Gun. Express. Look at hut. Hey. What are you?
Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it. And any way you can get the ball in his hands, he wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best route of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, and I do think his running production will increase in 2018.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right to the 3. Hey, get right there.
To throw again. Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
20.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Woo! You got him! You got him! You got him! Bring a sack! Come on! Great!
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
3 down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Tight end right. 4 down. Hey.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Oh, now he rolls it over. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Check nickel. 39. 54, south. Let's go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
That is right. Hey, boys, we got four down.
20, 20. 12. Hey, express. Get out. Wait.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Let's go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, gun. Tight in. Tight right.
4 down.
20.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Hey, 4 down. Ship.
Left.
On 2nd down, Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
20. Right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Peppers.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Three down. Slam. Hey, Tuesday.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Throws it off for Coleman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Get up!
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I got it.
12. 39. Hey, oh, straight hash, straight hash. Ready to go.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bryant's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. They kick it a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play. They go play action here on first down. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
3 down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing is Newton. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Check 13.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's
Great. I'm coming after you.
gun.
Off play action. Newton. And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And he knocks it through. Gano out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Here we go, fellas. Let's rock now. Here we go, Sack. Come on.
54's Mike.
Do some.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Hey. 3 down.
On 4th down, Newton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Gun. Alert. 54, south. Wait.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So Newton and the Panthers come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moore. He's got daylight. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Let's rock now. Right to the 3.
Check. Check.
Gun.
Check.
Hey.
Now Newton on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bird. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play, but to me it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey. You got 4.
11.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion.
Wait.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hot. Woo. Yeah, baby.
And the blitz does come. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end's right.
There we go. 21.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Let's go.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, let's go.
Hey. Four down.
Gun. Bang. Wait.
54.
Right.
Check.
Ready, go.
To throw on second down. Ryan had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Check. 24.
Space. 39.
Mike 54.
On third down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Get up.
One score down. Here we go.
Right.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
No. Off.
21.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
21.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
You got 3.
Wait. Here we go.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Tight end's right.
280. Back 25.
Check.
21. Let's go.
Freeman again. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the Sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Tight right. Hey. You got 3.
Gun. 54 south.
Kill.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Get up!
They'll run here with Freeman. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
3 down.
Gun.
Under 10.
Left.
Tighten up.
Right.
Check. Presto.
Hey.
Presto.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye.
Check me out. We got 3 down.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
11.
Tight end right.
Wait. No. 3 down. Gun. Ready to go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers are going to win the football game. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
54, right there. Gun.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Out.
Whoosh. They can't tackle it. And he is finally out of bounds across mid.